Terminus Horizon is the first machine gun with Voltshot in Destiny 2, and turns out, applying Jolt from Voltshot on a machine gun is much more powerful than applying Jolt from any other weapon in the game. With the way Jolt works, you can also keep looping that powerful Jolt from the machine gun without even using any extra ammo from the weapon. So the new Terminus Horizon from Spire the Watcher isn't just a legendary Thunderlord. With the right perks and class setup, it proves to be a better version of Thunderlord, allowing you to clear rooms quickly and also apply extra damage to bosses with just one weapon. While the Scout, Sidearm, and Exotic Bow are all hot topics from Spire the Watcher, I've been amazed with this machine gun and its utility. At first, I was so focused on making a legendary Thunderlord that I was slightly disappointed with Terminus Horizon. You have to jump through so many hoops with reloading to proc that Voltshot explosion, but once I did a deep dive on Jolt to get the most out of it, I realized I was missing the gold that this machine gun offered. Jolt from Voltshot has two parts. You've got the lightning that comes out and damages all the enemies around the jolted target, but that lightning also ticks damage on the target itself. That second part is really important for this gun in particular, and this is where I got mixed up. I got so focused on the ad clear and the fun explosion, I was missing the real key, which is the jolt that continues to tick as long as the target is being damaged. So why not just use a sidearm with Voltshot and call it a day? It's much faster to get a kill, reload, and apply jolt that way. Well, shout out to the Destiny science community at Destiny Massive Breakdowns, particularly Mossy, for enlightening me with the intricacies of Jolt. Every weapon has its own multiplier that applies to the jolt damage. That multiplier changes based off of what kind of enemy you're jolting, but I'll mainly be comparing boss damage here. A sidearm is the highest primary weapon multiplier against bosses at 1.55 times. So that's how much higher the ticking jolt damage is, but what about specials? We've also got a sniper rifle with Voltshot at 1.2 times, that's not great. And a new trace rifle with 1.8 times, pretty good. I actually like that trace rifle a lot. I might do a full breakdown on it soon as I used it a lot in conjunction with this machine gun for the breakdown, but Terminus Horizon takes the jolt even further. A machine gun using Voltshot applies a 2.16 times multiplier to jolt shot on bosses, the highest currently available, 3.36 on elites, and even 420 on minor enemies. I want to note that this is only what's currently available. If we get a rocket, it's going to be wild. And looks like we're getting a Voltshot shotgun. For now though, 2.16 times multiplier on bosses, that's really good. But why not use the trace rifle? That's pretty close at 1.8 times and pretty easy to reload. We can do things to increase the machine gun reload, but am I just pushing it too hard to make this work? Is it worth it? Here's where it gets interesting. You can jolt the target over and over again to loop the original weapon's multiplier and reset the jolt timer. So you keep hitting for the higher jolt damage of the machine gun no matter what method you use to reapply the jolt. As long as you keep that loop going, you never have to fire the machine gun at the boss again. To loop it, you can use anything that jolts. The trace rifle I was talking about, a primary with Voltshot, jolting arc grenade, a jolting melee, whatever methods you have available. So what I've been doing is running my Arc Hunter with jolting skip nades and a jolting melee with my auto reload dodge. I get a machine gun kill, dodge to reload, use the high jolt with the machine gun on a boss, shoot Wither Horde, and then just rotate between my other weapons as I need. I'm causing great sustaining boss damage, even if it's just Wither Horde ticking the high jolt from the machine gun, and then I can use my machine gun to destroy groups of enemies in the room. You've got the best of both worlds, and Terminus Horizon has some great perks to help get that reload speed up. The Destiny API and database are down right now, but from what I can tell, the machine gun is going to have rapid hit or compulsive reloader in the third column. Both are going to give you a faster reload speed stat and a faster reload duration scaler, and both would be great for activating Voltshot. Then there is the new dungeon intrinsic trait, Text Balance Stock, which says damaging targets while firing from the hip increases handling, reload speed, and movement speed while aiming down sights. To me, you stack that with compulsive reloader and you've got Voltshot ready on demand. The jolt tick damage can also be affected by debuffs and some other buffs as well, so you can continue to stack this whole thing even further. It's really just the tip of the iceberg. I think there's going to be some really cool builds that come from these options, and with the fast reload speed roll, you'll have the ad clear option as well. I'm pumped to show you the other season of Seraph weapon breakdowns I have in store. Until next time, GG.